Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode number 9 of Crewe Alexandra. We start off against Wycombe Wanderers. The Wycombe Wanderers are about a mid-table team, pretty good defensive team. All right, so we start off with Kouama running down the left side. Some really bad news about Kouama, and this really scares me. So Kouama has decided that he will not sign with us no matter what the price. But the thing is that the reason he's not signing is because he feels like he is underpaid. But I'm willing to give him loads of cash. When I'm talking loads of cash, he's a promising player. So I have no problem giving him 10 to 15,000 pounds a week. But for him, I don't know if I'm in dollars or pounds. Anyway, so he just says that he's underpaid, but I'm willing to pay him bukus of cash, and he still does not want to sign. He's currently making around 3,400, 4,400 pounds a week, but he still refuses to sign with me, even though I'm willing to give him, I think my last offer I decided, I think was around 12.5. I was willing to give him 12.5 for 2 years, and then once we get promoted a few times, give him even more cash. But he decided that that is not in his immediate plans, and he wants to play for a team that's willing to pay for him. I'm willing to pay for him. He just doesn't want to sign with me, which is highly frustrating. So this match against Wycombe, it was a very I guess slow match. Wasn't a lot of highlights for each side. We had our chances that we didn't finish too well, but in the end we get the 1-0 victory, so it works out okay. Next game is against Mansfield Town. And, once again, we're playing a team that is heavily defensive-minded. When I'm talking heavily defensive-minded, they basically played a 5-3-2 because they had 2 strikers, but never once did they actually attack, I guess. They had 2 strikers, but they never really attacked. They sat behind the ball and were just trying to counterattack the whole game, which is highly frustrating because I like to play fast. I like to play possession fast. That's what I call it. I keep possession, but I play fast up and down the field. And that gets very frustrating against a team like that because there's no passing lane. So I have to slow down and play possession and build my way up, which works for me in Ultimate Team because I have the players to do it. With this team, they're so, I guess, slow in a way. They don't move as well, so I don't have the triangles to pass the ball around like I would like. So it's just a little frustrating, but I've kind of figured out a way around the Kouama thing, and that is I'm going to try to get rid of him at the January transfer window. The reason I'm going to do this, he's worth around £1,500,000. So what that means is that I can get rid of him and possibly bring in somebody new, or I can pick up a free agent and play him there. So the plan is to move Caicedo down to left wing because he's a left mid, and then put Holland's or wonderful blue cleats Billy Bingham at center mid until I can find a replacement at center mid, or I can keep Caicedo in the midfield, which I don't really want to do. Honestly, the more I play with him, the more I kind of learn that he is not a center mid player. He is definitely a left mid, and I would almost consider him a striker. He has horrible shooting, but his movement kind of shows him as a striker. He has that movement of I'm going to get past the defense, I'm going to make runs, and he has the pace to do it. So yeah, I haven't really talked about the games that much, but we've come up with 2 wins. So we've got 6 points in the episode, which is definitely where I want to be. Still not finishing the way that I would like to, like right there, Riveros. He didn't really finish the way that I expected him to. So then Blackpool come out with that heck of a strike. And at this point, I'm not even mad that I'm down. Usually, I get mad when I'm down 1-0 and I come back. But the problem is that was such a good strike that I don't get mad. And I think that was a problem because I come out a little slow. I have this chance right here. And Bowery, okay. Open goal. Just flip it up in there. and he doesn't do it. So I'm not mad. But now I'm starting to get a little ticked off. Wama with a horrible strike. Thank goodness Dagnall, the man, is there. My goodness, Dagnall. I did look at it. Our lad asked about it at last episode, and he asked if Dagnall was the leading goal scorer. And yes, he is the leading goal scorer. There's a man from Wycombe Wanderers who is a goal or two behind him. Problem is, I've already recorded so many episodes ahead that I can't really go back and show you that yes, he is the goal leader, but he has double-digit. I know he has double-digit figures at this time, and I know that he is in fact the goal-scoring leader. So hopefully, I'll get him the Golden Boot of Football League 2. I don't even know if there is a Golden Boot, but if there is a Golden Boot, hopefully he'll finish the season strong. He is a little older, which kind of concerns me, which means I'm going to have to get a new striker pretty soon. But, you know, I don't really have any plans right there. I have to keep him for next year because Bowery is on loan from Leyton Orient. Maybe I can keep him, buy him back at the end of the season. The problem is that we are about $800 in debt this season, and it's all because of the transfer. The youth staff. So that's going to be a huge problem. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Join me back for episode number 10. Episode 10 will have 5 episodes, so join me then.